What up, baby bullies? It's your girl, Narc Bully, and I'm here to bring awareness to narcissistic abuse. And today's topic is, you don't even like him, sir. That's a soul tie. Yeah. It's about to get real. So, I'm not going to hold you. I say this a lot, but I'm going to try my best not to have y'all on here all day. But I got to get the word out. I got to get it out. I'm on here for a reason. So, anyway, nothing that I say, I mean, it's not gospel. You don't have to bank on it. Oh, 444. Don't have to bank on it, but I'm just giving it to y'all how it was given to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I got my notes right here on my iPad, but 3 ways to know. This was for me. It may apply to you, but I'm just hoping I bless somebody. But when you know that it's gotten to the place where not even just the fact that you don't like him, but to the point where y'all really don't like each other, but y'all dealing, or that you may be dealing with him, or whatever, that you're dealing with a soul tie, or you dealing with having to sever a soul tie. So the first thing is, and this is, once everything's done, whatever, but he's pulling on you. He's steady pulling on you. To the point where, you want to call, you want to text. Or if they're not blocked. Because like I said in one of my other videos, it's not always easy to block a narc. It is not always easy to just say F him. When you're dealing with NAS, which is narcissistic abuse syndrome, or when you're in that codependent state. It's not always easy to just say, okay, I'm done. For them, but not always for you or the other, the person who's dealing with them. I need to get a haircut. But they pulling on you. You're to a place where you don't too much care for this person like that, but they pulling on you to the point where, again, you want to call, you want to text, you're obsessing over them, thinking about them. I want to wonder what they're doing and how they doing and whatever. It may not be all day, every day, but it's more than some would say it should be. They pulling on you. It's like, you may find yourself asking, like, why am I thinking about this? What? It's a soul tie. Chances are, I'm going to say that, chances are, since I don't, I ain't got no degree, I don't have nothing, but I'm letting you know this is based on experience. But again, you ain't got to take it as gospel. But chances are, if that's the case, that man's still pulling on you. And if you a man dealing with a female narc, it could go the same way. But they pulling on you. Again, you to the place where it's like, it's all love, but But it's still like a tugging. Like they tugging on you. So that's one way. That's the first thing I put down. And the second one is, you can't stand that man, but your body loves him. Now this I can attest to in real life. Because I don't want to say too much before I get to the next topic, but it was a time when I used to rock with the narc, that it'll be like, I'll be in the midst of about to like texting him to say, hey, let's get up. And I'll be thinking, like, why? What are you doing? Like Paul would say, like he said in the Bible, that I want to do, I don't do. And what I don't want to do, I'm doing. Paul wasn't playing with y'all. I've been there. Could be in the midst of texting. Like, hey, you gonna pull up? Should I pull up? You know what I'm saying? And you doing it, and in your mind, it's almost like you asking yourself, what the hell am I doing? Soul tie. You don't like them. Can't nobody sit. You can't have no discussion with people and say, well, do you think I still want this person? Because within yourself, like, I don't want them. I'm done with them. That part of my life is done. But again, the first thing I said, when they still tugging on you like that, You know what I'm saying? And when you get to the point where you can't stand him, but your body is like, yes, girl, I'm being a bit dramatic, but I'm here for it. Y'all get what I'm saying? You know you're not on that level, but your body has not gotten the concept. Your body has not quite grasped the concept of, okay, yeah, we're done with him. In your mind, okay, you're done. You're trying to be done. But your girlfriend's still like, hey, but if he called, oh, what you gonna do? Or if he pull up, what you gonna do? Or even if he ain't thinking about you, you may hit him. I'm telling y'all where I've been. It was times when I would, again, I would be in the midst of texting, thinking like, why the hell am I calling him over here? I don't want this. I want my husband. I want who God has for me. But because of the soul tie, it was something, but it was nothing. Nothing to text and say, hey, let's get up. We grown people, 21 and up, I'm sure. I hope we grown. But yeah, that's number 2. When you can't stand them, but your body is calling, like that song from R. Kelly back in the day. I brought that up in another video. But yeah, body calling. Yes. And the last thing is, it's kind of the same, but it's not. It's kind of the same, but it's not. But when you know, another way to know that it's not, like, you know, you don't like them, but it's a soul tie, is when the sex ain't the same. And again, this is all places I've been. I could probably do a part 2, a part 3, but these were the 3 things that I'm telling you. I said, well, Lord, I just pray it blesses somebody. But the sex ain't the same. Again, you could be, you done text them, you know, had that thought in your mind, like, what am I doing? They there. Y'all get it in. Again, we grown people. Y'all get it in. But it's like the act itself is the same. It may still be lit. It may still be good, but the mental part of it, I hope I'm making sense, but the mental part of it is not the same. It's not the same. And I'm going to tell you, again, this is me. I have examples. I'm going to be transparent and tell y'all, there were times when I was with the narcissist, and I think in my video, Beware of the Soul Snatching Strokes, I didn't say this, but it's kind of the same, you know, where it'll be like, okay, I'm not looking you in your eyes. I would used to tell him that. I'm not looking in your eyes. And 2, it's like, again, because I was the one who y'all listen to me. I hope this makes sense. I was the one who texted you, but I'm really not the one who wanted you over here. It was her. I really hope I'm making sense. But y'all, this is why they say, and I see why I've been, you know, you hear stuff like that. You've heard stuff like that, like multiple sex partners. We live in a sex positive world. Look, like I say, do what you do by all means. I don't believe in humping everybody, being no jackrabbit with everybody. Premarital sex, we get as Christians, we know, okay, this is not what God says. At the end of the day, though, people are doing it. Soul ties are being created. And there are people struggling, even now, to break soul ties because of sexual intercourse. Whether with one person or multiple people. But that's a whole nother lie for a whole nother day. But like I was saying, the act itself... Oh, no. That's not what I was saying. I was saying it's like, yes, I was the one who texted you, but I'm really not the one who wanted you here. It was her. It's almost like if you're not mindful, or if you're not intentional, your body will take control of what you do. Again, especially when you're dealing with a soul tie. There were times when I could be in the act with the narcissist. Loving lit. I said that in another video. They are great lovers. Let's be clear. And it'll be, again, lit, whatever. And afterwards, I'm trying not to get too graphic, but if I was on the bottom, I would look at him and roll my eyes. Like, okay, just get up now. We're done. You know what I'm saying? Why would you sleep with somebody who you feel that way about? You don't like this man. You can't stand that dude. And I'm gonna say dude for the sake of not being offensive to anybody, but you can't stand that dude. But again, you find yourself wanting to call, wanting to text, wanting to pick up if they call or text. You find yourself minding your business, but your candy get the hollering. Like, hey, where he at? I thought y'all. No. You got to tell Candy no. But yeah, and again, the sex it's the same. It's still good, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And if these are the cases, like I said, I may have to do a part 2, maybe even a part 3, but if any of these are the case, you just might, like I said, it ain't gospel, but you just might be dealing with a soul tie. Just might be dealing with a soul tie. And I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Like I said, so don't think, you crazy or, like, dang, why am I still caught? I don't even like him. I mean, it got to the point where I would be so frustrated at myself. Like, what are you literally doing? Sometimes I would vocalize it. Sometimes it would just be a thought in my mind. But either way, it'll be like, what are you doing? And I had to recognize, sis, you are trying to break free from it. You need to break free from this soul tie. Your soul is still tied. Soul is still tied. So yeah, that's that. Look, so like I said, I just want to put y'all up on game. If that's the case, if you have those thoughts, those feelings, again, you can't stand him, but okay, my body's calling type of thing, you're probably dealing with a soul tie. And I'm telling you what I know, and I know because I've been there. Let's be clear. I'm telling you what I know, and I know because I've been there. So, yeah, like I said, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not going insane. You're not stupid. But it's hard enough to leave a regular relationship when you would have just, I was watching a video on Soul Ties. They were talking about how, some, and this is common sense, but you notice how some relationships end and you're able to just say, okay, deuces, my dude. See you when I see you. If I don't, that's fine. But when it comes to certain people, it's like, oh, why can I not? Soul tie. Yeah, and I never knew how real it was. I never knew how real soul ties were until after my dealings with the narcissist. Until after the damage was already done. Until after I realized that I had, prayed and, to let him go. And I let him go, but realized that he was still not gone. He was gone, but he was still not gone because of the soul tie. You know what I'm saying? I really hope I'm making sense. I'm almost 15 minutes in. I pray I made some dang sense to somebody. But yeah. Again, topic, you don't even like him, son. It's a soul tie. It's a soul tie. And I'm going to do a recap. The three ways that that it may very well be that he's pulling on you. You want to call, you want to text, but you don't. You want to it's like, why am I, And again, you can't stand him, but your body loves him. And it's so crazy because I'm thinking about this now. I don't know if y'all know about I Love New York from back in the day. Y'all know I like reality love. I love reality TV. Some of it just be silly. But I Love New York back in the day. When season 2, New York was with Buddha. She was with Buddha. And it's so funny his name was Buddha. Anyway, but there was a I guess she was like a psychic or whatever. They had called a psychic in to do something, girl, some child, I don't know. But she had the little pendulum thing with the little thing. And they were talking or whatever. And I remember her saying, you don't want him, but your body loves him. No, you don't like him, but your body loves him. It's like the same thing. Y'all gotta go YouTube, find it, a clip of it. But it's like the same, it's real. It's real. You don't want that person, but your body is like, oh my gosh. And you be like I'm thinking about all this stuff. Watch the video on Soul Ties. They said that you have to get your mind, body, and spirit in alignment first in order to break the soul tie. But that's another live for another day. I'm just going over just recapping. But yeah, he pulling on you. You can't stand him, but your body loves him. And the last one was the sex ain't the same. It feels great, but afterwards it's like, what? Who wants to feel like that after having sex? But yeah, so that's it, y'all. That's all I got. That's all I got. Just wanted to help somebody. It might be a soul tie. I'm just saying. I know what I know because I've been there.